Hey guys, just a quick checking in. Just a quick checking in today. I'm not going to stay long because as you see the title, just want to say good morning to you and welcome back. I hope you had an awesome week. And, of course, we have to just give the Lord thanks that we are alive and well and in our right mind and in the land of the living. Great is God's faithfulness towards us. And so, as I continue to build on my watch hour and hopefully get some subscribers too, next month will be my 1 year anniversary on YT, and I need your help to continue pushing. We're doing what we love, and this morning they're saying a storm is coming. Are you prepared? Are you ready for it? I don't know. I really don't know. Am I prepared? I don't know, prepared as I could be. To be honest, I'm not doing anything different or extra. I'm just doing my regular monthly shopping. As a matter of fact, I will be just going to do my regular Saturday duties, going to shopping, and I also have a funeral to attend. So that would be my day this week, today. So for me, I am just not going to do, I'm not going to go above and beyond, to be honest. I will work with what I have, right? I will use what I have. So this morning, just wanted to use the opportunity to just say, Lord, thank you that I'm alive and well and in the land of the living, and great is God's faithfulness. So go right ahead and share with us let us hear from you. If you are prepared, what preparation have you made for this? So thank you for stopping by, sticking and staying, and do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. I know that Jesus loves you. There's a song that says, the storm is passing over. The storm is passing over. The storm is passing over. Hallelujah. Encourage my soul and let's just journey on. For the night is dark and I am far from home. Thanks be to God, the morning light appeared. The storm is passing over. The storm is passing over. The storm is passing over. Hallelujah. We are declaring that the storm is passing over. The storm is passing over. The storm is passing over. Hallelujah. So we are declaring this morning that the storm is passing over us today. Hey, Chef, Drunken Chef Barbecue. Great morning, great morning, great morning. We hear the storm is coming, but listen, we are prepared. We are just trusting God that this one too will be passing over. How is your day? How is the family? How is your daughter? How is everybody doing today for you, Chef? Just checking in. I am grateful that you have joined me. Be the first one to stop by. I'm just also trying to build my watch hour, Chef. It's a struggle. The struggle is real over here in YT world. and I come to my 1 year anniversary, I believe next month, and I am so far away, so far away from my 1,000. But to God be the glory, I'm almost halfway there. And for that, I am grateful. So, how are you doing? How is your daughter? How has your week been? We're at the end of another week. How has that been for you? Hey, Randy. Hey, self care. How you all doing? How you all doing? Thank you so much for that awesome thumbs up, self care. Randy, chef, self care. How you all doing? Randy, self care. Are you prepared for the storm? Are you ready for it? See, a storm is coming. Are you ready for it? Are you? What preparations have you been making? I certainly have not made any. Um, gonna go shopping in a little while, but that's just my regular shopping. So I guess the storm is coming by in the right time, mountain when person will go and do shopping. So have you made any preparations for that? And I'm also trying to build on my watch hours. So just having a little chat, and then I'll just leave it to continue running as well. So even though I'm not there as yet, self care. I'm still going to try build on the watch on it. Thank you so much, Chef. Chef said, I love your motivation, helps to start my day. I'm at work right now, been a busy week. Oh, the little one is doing great. Family is blessed. Thank you. Hope you and yours are well also. Great. And thank you for just stopping by and sharing that little bit. And trust me, I understand when you're at work. So I will say to some person, can't join the stream when I'm at work. I can't really share. So most times I join in the evenings or on weekends because I'm off today. Today is my day off from work. So it's easy for me to come in and, talk and to join at this time. So we really, really appreciate you for that 5 minutes or 10 minutes that you stop by, and I love that. I thank you for that support. Randy, you are. Oh my God. Thank you, Randy. You just made my morning. Thank you so much. You and Chef and Self Care. Chef, I thank you for that encouragement, and I will continue. And Randy, you just take me up another notch. Randy is saying, you are a sweet person, host. Oh my God, he's talking about me. Self care is talking about me. He says I'm a sweet person. Thank you for that awesome compliment. So self care regular, same thing like me. Self care said, same here, host. Just the regular shopping. Exactly. Regular shopping. I'm not going to buy anything extra. I normally buy a few thin stuff. I'm just going to do the same thing. Because if a storm comes, chances are it's not going to last very long. So you can always go out and shop after. So I'm not going to go above and beyond to do anything extra. Gonna go and take up some biscuits and some milk and some tin mackerel and corned beef. Those are my regular monthly shopping thing, right? Yes, I know. I understand, Chef. Yeah, you say you don't always come through the live, but always do listen. And I understand. Trust me, I understand it totally. And self care said, keep persevering, host. Once you hit the first half, you are on your way there. Awesome. So I think I'm over 700 in terms of watch hour. So I'm a bit far from the half, but I'm still going to persevere. And one of the things that you would have observed for me is that it says, if you look at my description, on my is it description you call it. If you look there, it says the reason I started the channel and what I would be doing. What is it again? It says, I'm going to tell you the part that says about. The last part says, I will also share other contents with since naturally I won't see growth overnight. Patience, perseverance will go a long way, and self motivation. So this is really a true test of perseverance and patience. So I'm not going to give up. I will continue pushing, and I will get there. Randy's so handsome and charming. Keep it up, Sir Randy. I've never seen Randy's face, because I remember he said that he had a channel before and he took it down. So and then now he changed his name to Life Change. Life Change at Randy. Because I went on it and I clicked on it and I realized it's the same person. And I think he Liverpool for Life is your name, or you have something to do with Liverpool, but I don't remember what it was. Yes, so thank you so much. Thank you for the virtual hugs. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday still. Wow, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Randy, and we hope you live to see many, many, many more birthday. Do you know this one? Randy has a birthday. Randy has a birthday. 1 year older than he was before. Randy, happy birthday. Randy, happy birthday. And we hope you live to see 100 more. So we're singing two for you. We're not singing the traditional ones, right? We hope you had a splendid day and that you would have treat yourself to something nice. And it's a blessing. It is a blessing. You're going to get you just 1 day older, just a day older. Some person, they see me, they say, look like you're not aging, girl. I'm just going like fine wine. And because of the blessings and the grace of God, God is just good to us. And because of his favor upon us, you know, and he has been gracious to us. Yeah, man, I have a bigger up, right? So we are grateful for that today. So for me, um, so Randy, happy belated Earth Strong, and I hope you have a great time. That was self-care, saying to Randy, seriously, Randy, you're just 26? Really? You're a baby. You are a baby, Randy. Right? I'm almost twice your age. Randy said he's only 26, and you're just a baby. But we hope you had fun. What did you do? Anything fun? What did the spouse do for you? What did you guys play games together? I mean, no love playing games. What did you do? Did you do anything fun? So we are grateful this morning that we are here. Him act like him a big man. I true self-care. Right? Him act like him a big man. I remember the first time I met Randy. The first time I met Randy was over Dion Bless. You remember that night, Randy? Dion Bless channel. And we talked for about 2 hours. We talked about Dion, Randy, and myself. And Dion was sharing her experience of how she got saved. It was just a great one. Dion talked to us how she got saved. and we were talking about a show as well. That was a fun night, don't you, Randy? I couldn't believe we talked for about 2 hours. And then the next time we met, he came into my life, and I remember what we were talking about. We were talking about the heat in Jamaica at the time, and Randy said he was in Africa at the time and he had about 2 cases of water for the day. I mean, I say, Randy, really? Seriously, Randy, that is a whole heap of water. Hey, Lala, how are you? How you doing, my darling? Thank you for stopping by as you come and share with us. We are asking, are you prepared for the storm? As a matter of fact, have you ever experienced a storm? Have you ever experienced what was your experience like? Do you remember any storm that you experienced? What was that experience like for you? Share with us. Which one stand out in your head? So Lala is blessing up self-care and self-care. Thank you so much for sharing me out. Mega love. And Lala is also shouting out to Randy and saying, hey, life change, how you doing? And self care is just saying hi to you, Lala. Mega love, mega love to you, Lala. We are indeed happy that you just stopped by and saying hi to us. So we are just here sharing our experiences, and if we have been preparing for the storm. Laugh aloud. I'm a baby, but I need a baby girl. I need a baby girl with me to live a happy life together. But I thought you had a baby girl with you. I think the last time where were we? I don't remember whose live we were in. I think it was, what's his name? That young, Liverpool for life. Oh Lord, I can't remember his name, but his other channel is Liverpool for life. See, we're on his channel, and you say that you were there playing game. Man, I like that tell you that in Randy. You say you were there playing games with your spouse, and she was beating you. So tell me now, how that go? Hmm? How that go? But just live a happy life regardless. Live your best life every day because you don't know about tomorrow. Yesterday, one of my staff said to me, Boss, make sure tomorrow you do something that you have never done before. Or you do something excited. I'm like, oh my God, why are you giving me that challenge? No. I know I have to go search what is it I'm going to do, right? Yes, I know self care. You'd have gone, oh, self care. I didn't want to say it, self care. Say, I've gone through lots of storm. The one that stands out the most was Hurricane Gilbert. Oh my God. Listen, self care, that's the one that stood out for me. Hurricane Gilbert. Yes, Hurricane Gilbert. Yes, I mean, that one stood out for me. That one stood out for me. That time I was a baby. I was a baby then. And I remember we had a pear tree, and the pear tree fell down from over our neighbor's house into our yard. We had so much pear. I mean, as children, we were just so excited. We not understand, we not understand when storm a blow, we were just so excited. One at the time we were a bit scared, and we're saying wanted to go to the church for shelter, you know. But there was really no need to go to the house for shelter because the storm didn't blow down where we live, and the house that we lived in, we were so scared. but we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. I think maybe that was the worst storm I've experienced. I think that was the worst. I don't even remember the name of some of the other storms that we had or the other hurricanes that we had. But that hurricane, man, may I tell you, say, it was just something else. But as kids, we enjoyed it at some of the time going out when it's raining and playing in the rain, and we not understand we shouldn't really be doing that, So that was one of the things for us. We didn't even realize and understand that we really shouldn't be doing that. So, we are grateful that we are still around. We pray for those who lost family member in different hurricanes or storm, pray for the family member, and even when they see that storm or hurricane coming by, it may trigger something in them. You just want to pray that God will really cover them, right? It was the best storms of all. Self-care, self-care said it was the best storm of all times. That's a very good way of putting it, self-care. That's a very, very good way of putting it. It was the best. We had fun, a lot of fun. Lala said, yes, Hurricane Gilbert in Jamaica, Hurricane Irma in Florida, and Hurricane Wilma in Florida. Now, there's another storm approaching in Florida in a week. Yes, I saw that. My mother-in-law said it. I think it's Ian, Hurricane Ian, I think it is, that is approaching in Florida this week. My mother-in-law shared it. Yes. Yeah, my mother-in-law shared. I'm looking for it. I think she shared this morning in the family group. Saying hurricane. I think is it Ian? Hurricane Ian? Yes. Hurricane Ian may be a threat. And they're also say Jamaica is on the hurricane watch, right? So Ian is the name. And I said if I had a baby girl, I was going to name her Katrina. And when the hurricane came with that name, I was like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to give my daughter that name again, you know. And the self-care is saying, as kids, we enjoyed ourselves, all those fallen trees, listen, it was just excitement, 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 plus tax. We were like so excited. We never understand. We just know it's raining. And these children nowadays, they are not excited about outdoors. They don't do outdoors well at all. They're not excited about it. We know how to have fun. We knew how to have fun, and even though we're still having more fun than them, because all they do, they sit around on the gadgets and they're just down in there, down in there, down in there. That's where they are. As a matter of fact, they're even playing exercise game, right? Playing skipping game, all of these instead of going on the outdoor. See, my son the other day got a basketball. Ask him how much time he played the basketball. I hear him bite himself because I said I'm not buying any ball for you, right? I remember he said he wanted a keyboard. We got him the keyboard. Keyboard is at home for over a year without him using it. So with that, we didn't. We ended up saying we're going to give to somebody who's going to use it. Because if you have something for over 6 months and you don't use it, chances are you never use it, right? And Lala is saying, yes, I enjoyed the fallen trees after Hurricane Gilbert back in Jamaica. It was fun in the country. Listen, me man, Lala. Fun, 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 can done. We enjoyed it so much. Arlene, Blessed love to you, Arlene and Nadia, or Nadia, if you pronounce your name that way. Thank you both for joining us. Happy Saturday, happy Sabbath. And share with us which hurricane or which storm you remember, which one stood out in your mind. And tell us as well, what was the experience like? Let us know, what was that experience like. We have been talking about a few, and we know Hurricane Gilbert is the one that stand at number one. Was it was it Hurricane Gilbert? It was level 5. It was. I don't remember the intricacies and the details of it, but me just know say we have never seen any like it before. Hurricane Ivan wasn't bad. Wasn't what is wasn't bad meaning. It was one of those ones that I think we can't actually remember. Yes, the self-care is saying, yes, Lala, it was dangerous but exciting. Yes, they said, water come in my room. Me sweep out some with the broom. The little dog have to see such fun. And the dish run away with the spoon. Una see me dish, una see me dish, una see me satellite dish. Water come in and me. I can remember the song. The sweep out some with the broom. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. Listen, oh my God, they made some songs after that. I remember that one. Know that you said, know that you said that excited with the roof run away with the satellite dish flying up. Oh my God. I tell you, it is just so good. It is so good to really reminisce and think of the good times we had back then. So Nadia is saying Hurricane Gilbert for her. So it looks like it's Hurricane Gilbert is the one to beat today. Hurricane Gilbert look like he's that one is the number one. May I tell you, say, oh my God, Hurricane Gilbert was just something else. It was a good one. It was a good one. As we said, we had fun. And when after it finished, we had so much food based on what was blown off the trees. And Nadia is saying it's one unforgettable experience. It's true. And Selfie is greeting Nadia and saying, one love, one heart, let's get together and feel all right. Yeah, yeah. One love, one heart, let's join together and feel alright. Sing it. One love, one about it, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Yes. So Lala said, our roof almost left us, but my grandmother prayed so hard, and God kept our roof on. We rescued two different family and clap. Yeah. Ah, that is so wonderful. That is good. That is good. Now, for me, based on my experience, at the time when we live, I lived in a one room. Yes, I'm going to tell you that experience in another show, but we lived in a one room. So we don't know if we could have taken anybody else. And it was a good one. Um, we really, and my mother had three of us were living with her, my sister and one of my brother. My big brother never lived with us, and my mother and my father, all of us. But then we were living in a almost like what you call like a tenement yard type of setting, based on how the house set. The house, it was like a rented house, and you had three other family members living on the same house. So we had other children in the yard, and then my cousins were living like 10 steps away from us. So we were living, just the border. We could just step over our house and go. There was no fence or anything like that. So we had lots of persons there. So, and then we were living close to one of the shelters, the Methodist church. We were living closely there, and so we were, as little kids, we said we want to go to shelter. We don't even know what that is like, but our parents said no, there's no need for us to go to shelter because our homes were okay. And if we really fell in that we need shelter, then we could always go over there. So it was a good one. um so self-care, as he said, yes, host, loving there, the singing, can't forget this storm. It's true. What that storm and water coming up. Which other song? I think it was another one that he sang, loving there, sing another one, but me can't forget that one. Water coming in my room, sweet or song with the broom. It was a big hit. It's true. Self care. I have you there dancing away to one love. Oh my God. Look here. We have talents in Jamaica, We have talent. We are just a talented set of people. We just need something to happen and we make a song after it. That's all we are. That's the kind of, it's just such a blessing. It's just awesome being a Jamaican. I'm proud being a Jamaican. Even if I go live anywhere, I will not hide my culture. I will not hide who I am. I just love our culture, our food, our song. We have the fastest woman, we have the fastest man. We have the best food in the world. We have the bestest food. Believe it or not. I am going to say it. Yeah. Yeah. So who is this now? Lala saying, when the eye of the storm was passing over, we went out to go check out on our church. And let me tell you, see, back in the days, those our grandparents, those persons, man, let me tell you, man, they trust God so much in every situation. Even though we say we trust God, we not really trust God like them. Back in the days, it was just about God. I mean, they promote God so much more than us now. They prayed. They were prayer warriors. They were prayer warriors. As a matter of fact, my husband, grandmother, still alive, and even though she's blind, but let me tell you, man, it's a prayer warrior. Prayer warrior. Everything for her is about praying, 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 praying. Yeah. But try do a thing. Yes, Nadia. Nadia saying, Trina can't sing, man. That hit that Bob Marley made note under. Achoo, what you say? We can go enter Rising Star, our gospel boss. Yeah, and yeah, we give God thanks. We can go. Our America's Got Talent. Yeah, because we have Jamaican who went and have Britain's Got Talent and won. Self care is the Arlene. Yes, sweet. Yes. Lala say I got caught up in the second half of the storm, which was the most dangerous. Oh my! Wow, you were on the road. Bully beef and bully beef. Laugh for yes, you eat it till we're tired. Maybe that's why I don't eat it anymore. I don't eat bully beef. No, I can't eat any beef at all. But let me tell you, bully beef, oh my word. But we never grew hungry. Our parents knew exactly what to do to keep us. They knew exactly. They knew our parents back in the days, they know how to turn them and make fashion. Trust me. They knew how to do it. Lala said the winds were so strong. We were trying to get back in the house. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. We got scared because we went, look here. You see, when Hurricane Gilbert came, we saw the winds going like this, and they were just the trees, and some of the trees, there was like you see them go down to the ground and come back up. Oh my God, we were like literally, so we were scared yet excited. Have you ever heard that? Scared and excited. It was just an awesome, 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 awesome experience that we had with Hurricane Gilbert. Lala, we walked the streets. That's some self care. Was really dark at night. No, yeah, I didn't even remember. You see, sometimes it's good to go back in the days. Sometimes it's good to talk, reminisce on the past. It's true. It was like the longest time we had no light for a long, 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 long time. But we made it. We made it. We survived. We survived. And as it is now, I don't have any candle. I have a little kerosene oil, and I have some I think I might get some candles. But I really don't love candles, but I might get some when I go on the street. I have kerosene oil, or I can probably just pick up a bottle of kerosene oil so we can have that to use. Yeah, but it was just so. Mm-hmm. Not self care is saying, Nadia, all know me no want no bully beef to eat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know the feeling. First of all, even if I wanted to eat, because my son loves it, it's one of his favorite food, right? I give him corned beef and white rice every day, including Sunday, and he's good. Him no have no problem. Him love it, but I can't eat it. The smell of it, even the smell of it upsets me. So I don't like. And sometimes even when I'm making like sandwich, like I make sandwich yesterday morning with for breakfast for him, corned beef sandwich. I know you just make it really nice and put your mayonnaise in it. You can grate your onion in it, not shred it, but grate it so that they don't taste the onion itself. It's just the flavor of the onion that you will taste. That's a great way to do your sandwich. If you're making corned beef sandwich or tuna sandwich or whatever sandwich you might be making, you know, whatever sandwich you might be making, you can look at that. You can look at um doing that. The um so that's how you do it with it. When you grate your onion and then you mix it with your meal, and then you also mix it then you also um mix it with what you call it, uh black pepper. Just sprinkle a little black pepper on it, and you just put that together. But let me tell you, man, I wonder if they name out any baby bully beef. I wonder if any baby name bully beef, because we eat it until we're tired. Bully beef and tin mackerel, but I think bully beef took the cake. Hmm. Oh, remember the free food, the government. Yes, yes, man. And the milk with it. They give you the powdered milk and the rice and I think sugar. Yeah. We remember corned beef don't look and taste the same way anymore. But that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is right now. Um, where corned beef is, that's how it is. The everything, it's not just even corned beef, everything nowadays um everything nowadays give me a second. Everything nowadays that there is like it's watered down. It doesn't even your very shoes. You could have a shoe and the shoes serve you like for decades. Try that now and see if you will have that. You will not serve you for decades anymore. No way. Right. So Nadia is saying, Lala, I'm trying to remember the free food. Was it dry veggie mince? I think we also got we got powdered milk. Milk powder, they call it what they call it. It's not milk powder, they call it another name, but that's basically the milk powder. And let me tell you, when you drink them the milk, your belly your belly. And we used to as kids take out the milk, pour it in our hands, mix it up with sugar. Have you ever done that? Take out the powdered milk, mix it up with sugar. We used to put it in some plastic bag. And let me tell you, man, as kids, we would enjoy it. So none of us don't eat beef anymore. I don't eat corned beef. Lala don't eat corned beef. Self care don't eat corned beef. I think Nadia says she don't eat corned beef as well. Look like all of it throw corned beef out the door. But I still get it when I go to the shop, when I still go to the grocery shop, I'll still get it. As I said, my son loves it, so I will get it for him. And his dad does not mind eating it either. So, like maybe like on a Friday or a Thursday when it's lazy day, most time like on Thursday, I don't know, I just feel drained and don't really want to cook. Just put up a little some white rice and corned beef and that is good. So yeah, so self-care says host the tree dancing and the zinc flying. We sat and watched the strongest tree root out from the earth. It was scary but excited. I was living in the hills, and so I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. Me tell you, so when we see even the pear tree that I mentioned that we had so much pear, we watch it swing out to the left, swing out to the right, and it swing and it dance. I watch through the windows, and then sometimes we go on the veranda and we were watching and we are excited and we jumping up. And when we see the pears falling off the tree, we just run and we run to pick them up. We just shaking the pear. They say you must shake the pear if you know that the pear is fit. You just shake it and listen to it, and you'll know whether or not it is fit. Those are the things that we did. And we would watch the pear. We didn't eat pear enough to maybe. Well, I never, at that time, I never really eat pear. Never eat pear. I just said there was something about pear I didn't like. I think when I became an adult, I started eating pear. So self care you say no, Nadia, no, Bula pan price nearly 1,000 $1,000 a tin, and it's white. It's true. It's true. Oh, bully. Okay, okay, you're talking about the corned beef. Yes, that it's pricey now. It's pricey now. So I don't even buy the big one. I just buy this three of the small one. Every month when I go shopping, I just buy three of the small ones. Because they don't always eat it every week. So and I just do one thing for both of them. And as I said, I don't eat it. Not really, I don't eat it. Because if I eat it, it's gonna upset my stomach and everything is going to come up. So I just leave it where it is. Yeah. Self-care say, oh, Lala said the the dry milk, rice, flour, Vegemins, and canned tomato paste. I don't remember the canned, but I remember the rice, the flour, sugar. I think we got sugar too, and I remember milk. And we can't forget, we get the milk, put little sugar in there, and oh my God, we enjoy it. Have you ever tried that? Let me know if you have ever tried that. The milk powder with sugar, the milk powder with sugar. We used to love it. Put it in the bag and shake it up, and we suck it out, and we put it in our hand. My husband would say, "Boy, you used to do some weird things as kids." If I share this with him, he would say, "You're weird, man. You do some weird things as kids." But it was just really, really, really good. Nadia is saying Whoa, for real, Lala. I'm going back down memory lane here. Let me tell you, it's good, and I'm sure it's putting a smile on your face, and it's like you probably never sat down, Nadia, to just say, let me think back in the days. It When we think about those things, it helps us to appreciate what we have now. You know, it helps us to say, wow, look where we are coming from. No, like Randy, no, Randy, no, no, young boy, them, Randy, a young boy, you know. Randy, no storms. Randy, we troubling. Randy said he jumped out for a minute. Randy now going to have a clue what we're talking about, right? Just come back and enjoy the story. Thank you, Saskia. He said, no worries, Randy. Come and enjoy story time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Lala said, milk powder with sugar, nice. Randy, you know what that is? When you have milk powder, you put little sugar in there. No, guys, Randy, yesterday, Nadia and Arlene, Randy just celebrated his birthday yesterday. Little baby, I never know. Randy's it's such a baby. You go like say him a big man, eh? Randy. Yes, of course. Go get your popcorn. You don't have to get it because it's so early this morning. Maybe you can get your cup of chocolate tea. And remember the chocolate tea. Anybody remember the chocolate tea that your grandmother used to use? We can't even say, oh, mother, because it was most our grandparents that did it. When my mom would do it, them get the chocolate and then grate it and then put it together like them. I think they used to grate it or put it to dry and then squeeze it to get grater it, squeeze it together in a little ball, then they put it to dry, and then they make chocolate tea with the oil on the top. Lord have mercy. I could have drink some of that tea there right now. Right. This very moment, yes, milk powder and sugar detox your body as kids. Yes, thanks, self-care for that reminder, cause whenever we drink that, we know toilet to pick us up. We know we are go bathroom in a few minutes after we have that. It was just like so amazing. It was just really a good one. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it so much. Yes, Randy. Right? They say young bud no storm, and that is at Randy. Randy, we are trouble right now. Young bud no storm. Randy, don't move. You're going to miss out. It's true. You need to hear what we went through back in the days. Randy, have you heard about Hurricane Gilbert? You probably never even think about in your mother. Your mother never even think about you at that time. When may I tell you, as kids, we enjoyed it so much. It was just really good for us. It used to detox our body, right? It used to detox our body. We had so much fun. We used to mash up berries and oh my god, yes. Berries. What about bread? White bread. Can we never know about brown bread? You know, used to have some round bread. Used to have some round bread. I don't even think we used to have sliced bread. No, we have sliced bread. People slicing the bread for us. No, we used to have some round. You used to have the small one, and you used to have all like the unca bread. They have the unca bread, and sometimes your parents, when you go in school, they used to not even cut them now, cut the bread, give you, and then break off the bread and give you a piece with the tea. If you never have no butter to put in there, butter wasn't that much. You just need a piece of bread and some chocolate tea, right? And you go tip the bread in the chocolate tea. Oh my God. Some people just break them off in bits and pieces and drop it in the tea. Oh Lord. Randy, you know anything like that? Have you ever done anything weird like that? As kids, we enjoy those. Mash up the berries and mix it round. Yeah, and sometimes we used to put the bread in milk. Put milk on the bread. We used to put the milk on the bread and make it out. Oh my God. It was just a nice time. Right? It was really a good one. Randy is saying, look like you guys enjoyed yourself back in the days. Yes, we did. It's like we didn't realize how much fun we had till we're talking right now. Mm? We never realized how much fun we had till we are talking right now. The fun that we had so much fun. My grandmother used to make coconut drops and eat it with bread. No man, no Lala. That one new to me. Coconut drops and eat it with bread. First me hear that one day. Me never hear that one day yet. My mother used to do the coconut drops and they put it on the banana leaf and she spread it because she used to make it and sell. She used to make the coconut drops. I used to make the pink pan top and the greater cake. So coconut drops, pink pan top, greater cake and yeah, greater cake and pink pan top is the same thing. What's the other one? Gizzarda. So she used to make those three and she used to sell them. But especially when she doing the drops, man, and we used to get to stir the pot. Because you have to keep stirring it, that it don't stick. And when she dropped them on the banana leaf, you always have one and two. We miss the circular motion that she would make. So as kids, we used to go and pick them up. And when she finished, this big spoon was mine. The big spoon was mine. Lord Jesus, the big spoon. Anybody ever experienced their parents making the drops and the big spoon, man? When me get the big spoon, man, me lick it up and me eat when it done, you know, have to wash it. We done with the big spoon. It was really good. Lala say yes, milk and the bread. Dip the bread in the chocolate tea. Oh my God. Chiffon butter. They don't do chiffon butter anymore. I don't think I see chiffon butter. What we have now is can't believe it's not butter. That's what I bear now. I don't think I really see chiffon butter around. And we used to love chiffon butter. Nice. Not nicer. I remember when I was going to school back in Claremont. I used to go to primary school back in Claremont. I used to save my bus fare and walk from school. They give me bus fare. I used to walk, go home just to save my money to buy bread. They used to have this place that sells some small long bread and they put butter in it. Oh Lord. It used to taste good. Yes, self-care. Yeah, so when they take the warm bread and put the chiffon butter, you don't want nothing else with it. No, these kids nowadays they want cheese and they want cheese spread and we never know nothing like that. Butter. Chiffon butter was the number one thing. Blue drawers was one of them banana leaf. Yeah, man. So sometimes you get that like on Fridays for dinner. I used to watch my mom making it and I used to love it. It's just so soft and nice. I get like our two blue drawers and you don't want nothing else. And you get tea. Because back in the days, our parents used to give us tea instead of a lot of drink. Or if we're making juice, we made mostly like lemonade, and sometimes quenchade. Now we have Tang and we have all these fancy names. But that's not what we used to have. We used to have Quenchade. And we used to, with the blue drawers, we used to love it. I used to love it. I don't know about you, but I used to love the blue drawers. So when you get that and it's tied with the banana. So maybe Randy don't know what blue drawers is. So it's like cornmeal mixture. They put it in banana leaves and they tie it with the banana string and then drop it in the pot for it to cook. When it cook, it becomes hard, like almost like a dumpling like thing. But it would have been cornmeal and it has a sweet taste to it based on the ingredients that is placed in it. Used to have that with it, and used to really just enjoy that there. Chiffon butter is on the supermarket. It's okay, it's still around. I guess maybe because I'm not really looking for it. Yeah, but I love the chiffon butter. The Kool-Aid drinks. We used to get what we used to buy is suck suck. We used to use it to make suck suck and sell. Suck suck was like for $5 or $10 for suck suck. Um, 10, not even so much. I think it was 5 cents or 10 cents, something like that. But we used to love sock sock when we go to school and they have the vendors. They used to sell sock sock. And you would want sometimes you would go to the persons who probably make it with syrup and they have a little softer. The ice was much softer when you used to use the syrup with it. But we used to do that. Callie J's kitchen. I've been over her house and I saw where she was making sock sock. She was sharing with us for the summer. Like I think it was in July. She did suck suck. It was really really good. So the Kool-Aid drinks, man. Oh Lord, it used to sell off. That's what we used to do. Yes, I know blue jar is. I love it. All right, Randy. Good, good. So you're getting a little taste. But things are not like back then because if they're making blue jars now, I think persons use like plastic bag. I don't think it have the same taste. For me to have the same kind of experience and the same taste, me thinking if you put it in the banana leaf. That's what I personally think. Personally think. Growing up in Jamaica was so much fun. That's from Lala. Yeah, Lala can't forget yard. Yeah, true. No matter where we go, we cannot forget our heritage. We can't forget home. We can't forget where we are coming from. It was just so much fun. We had a good time. It was fun for me. I enjoyed it. Asham, yes. It's grinding, roasting corn with sugar. I remember the name. I think we had a game named Asham, I don't remember it completely. Remember roasting the corn with sugar. No, I don't remember it with sugar, but I just remember that we used to roast the corn. Cause what we used to have, though my mother had a gas stove, she would use a stove outside where she will use coal on it. So she have a coal stove where she used to like make the drops and those things. And we used to roast corn. Sometimes you have the wood fire because my neighbor in their kitchen is wood fire they used to use. And the wood fire, my battery is getting low. Give me a minute, guys. So we used to have the wood fire, and in the wood fire, we used to throw the corn in there and roast it. Not nice like roast corn, and I still love corn to this day. I love corn. And what we used to do sometimes when our parents making the dumpling, I don't know if you ever do this. When your parents making the dumpling, we used to take off a piece, hide and take off a piece of the dough and put it in the fire to roast. Have you ever done that? Put a piece of the dumpling and roast the dumpling. We used to love that one. So self-care, she said, hosts as children, we were full of worm because suck and those self-care. Oh, so every time we're going back to school, we have to get washed out. We have to get washed out every time. We're gonna come on holidays and we're gonna go back to school. You just know say you have one washout to get. And I don't remember the name of the product that we used to use for the washout, but what we used to it used to come in, I think it's a yellow box, and you pour it in the water, and sprinkle it, and then you strain it, and man, you have to drink it, right? And sometimes you used to get aloe vera. Sometimes your parents would give you the aloe vera, but you used to have that as a washout, and they have another I can't remember the name of it, but it's almost like a paste, and your parents mix it around, and you have to drink it. And she feed you with it like a medicine. That was one of the washout, but we used to have to take washout before we go back to school. So Jamaica, Randy said Jamaica is the best place to live, and some people don't even like or love Jamaica. Are the best place. I tell him no place like Jamaica. I said it earlier. That was probably when you stepped away, Randy. But let me tell you, no place like Jamaica. I just love it. Jamaica land, we love. Yes. So Lala is saying, self care is saying, me love Asham. If it ever stroke you, oh my God, me not sure. I don't remember what Asham is, Me not sure I remember. My grandaunt used to make it. You roast the corn and then grind it with the corn. Me no know that one day. Me no remember that one at all. I don't remember that one. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Wow! Guys, really, I really appreciate this. Just a walk down memory lane today. I just love it. I love it. I love it. And that's bad, Randy. Beautiful. Our culture don't done any harm to us. It's their attitude. Yeah. I mean, Jamaica is just a beautiful place. Some people make it bad. Yeah. Trina, where you used to live when the storm was passing? I was living in this place I was still in St. Anne. This place called Mount Zion. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's Mount Zion. You know where Little River is in St. Anne. All right, let me tell you. After you pass coming from St. Anne's Bay, you pass Plantation, and you will come to Little River. I think I did a video on that as well. And yes, it was in Mount Zion. And then there's another place, probably coming from Discovery Bay, and when you reach to Sharky's restaurant, and you continue up somewhere along that area. So that's where I used to live. It was a good one. So self-care, they say yes, that word means we ran and cry when our mother coming every September before school. Yes, and it's the same I did with my child. I'm going to be honest. I haven't given my child is so weird. I can't get him to drink nothing bitter, nothing weird, to be honest. So I've never really, I think probably one or two time I give him washout. Never really give him no washout, honestly. I've never given my son a washout. But Jamaica, I love Jamaica, but I'm planning to live in the US, and work and build my house in Jamaica. And that's what a lot of people do, Randy, but we never leave home. I live in my own house, and I said if I go abroad, I'm not going to stay there forever and ever, because I'm not going to sell my house, because there's nowhere better than yard. Nowhere better than yard. So it is something that we can look at and know that we have something special, as something that we cherish. So it's good to always remember back home. But some person have to leave because of better opportunities are out there. That's one thing for sure. The opportunities are better. The opportunities are better. We could do so much more, because when you look at the fact that, look how many teachers are leaving. Look how many teachers have left because of opportunity. The nurses as well are leaving. I was talking to one of my nurse friend, and when she was telling me, I think I spoke about that recently. She said the pay, she wanted to get a house, and based on the monthly installment she's gonna have to buy, I'm gonna have to pay on a monthly basis. She said she's not even getting that for her pay. So there's no way she could even get the house. She can't think about, and I know she works very, very, very hard. She's a healthcare worker, and she used to go up and down, even like when persons are coming to like the airport and all of those things, up and about. She said no, can't afford it, can't afford it. And she was saying to me, that's why a lot of persons are leaving. So that's why a lot of persons are leaving. And I'm even tugging her at her side and say, you probably need to leave too. To Because you're working for so long, working for over 10 years, and you can't afford to really buy a house. It was just such a blessing for us, my husband and I, when we were able to purchase this piece of land that we have, right? And at that time, it was like for $3.4 million that we paid for the land. And then right now I hear they're selling the land for like 6 million, 7 million. Can you imagine just buy just the land for 6 million and $7 million? I mean, I called for one and they say it was like $9 million. There's another piece that I see they were selling in my scheme. $9 million for the land alone. I'm wondering if there's a gold minefield over there. One for 9 million? No, man. Mm-mm. Lala said, yes, I would love to return to Jamaica one day, but the crime and wickedness turned me off. I understand. Yeah, I understand. Recently, one of my staff went on vacation, and the person went overseas, and the person came back and said to me, boy, boss, you always tell us that we must look for opportunities. And the person was saying to me, based on where they were, they saw a sign over in the US. And I think it was New Jersey. And the person said they saw a sign that says, job, help needed, a job. I think it must be a supermarket. And he said it was like $17 an hour. $17 an hour. And when we did the calculation of what that person would get for the week, it was way, way more than what he got for the month. I think when we came up with a figure, because we did a math out, we did a math out, we did a math out. Uh, when we worked it out, it was just way, way, way off. So yeah, that was one of the things. Yeah. But you know what, guys? It was really a good. I'm going to still keep connected in the chat, but I definitely have to run. I definitely have to run. I have a funeral at 11. So I'm going to I'm going to get myself ready, And but I'll still, as I said, I'm gonna keep the chat running for a little while, so other persons can come and share, and maybe I do another stream middle, maybe when I get back from the funeral, and but I just leave this for another few minutes, and you can continue talking. But I mean, you're seeing land for 3.2 million. I don't know how long that land is. 3.2 million. If you see for 3.2 million, run and take it up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Take it up. 3.2 million is cheap. And I got mine for 3.4 million. That was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, 9 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's like that. All right. So I will be stepping away for a bit, guys. But it was I mean, thank you so much for taking me down memory lane. It was really, really, really. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good one. So have yourself a wonderful rest of the day. Blessings, everyone. Yes, self-care. Lala, Randy, Arlene, and I know Chef was in the building earlier, but he's at lunch. He's at work now. So thank you all for joining me. And we hope some other persons can come on in, as I try to also continue to build my watch hour. If you are able to share, get a few of your fans to connect with me, I will appreciate that. I really want to push towards that mark. I'm at the close just next month. I'll be at my 1 year, and you see where I am. So anything that you can do that can help me, I'll appreciate it. Stay safe. Make sure you have some food in the house just in case the storm decides to pass over. All right. So I'll talk with you all later.